Hello, how are you? It's so nice to see you again. In our last episode, I talked about the law of attraction and how I used to try to use it, and sometimes I would get the result that I desire, and sometimes I didn't. And what happened was because I was sending out mixed signals to the universe, and so I'm confusing it. So, therefore, sometimes it's bringing me what I desire, and it's sometimes bringing to me what I don't desire. So, if you missed that episode, please go back to that. And because today we're going to continue the discussion from that, and so today I'm going to be talking to you about our internal guidance system. So, why this internal guidance system? So, first of all, from the last episode, I talked about the mixed signal, right? And that's coming from some limiting beliefs that I have. So, for example, I use money, which is a very common desire where people would like to have more money because of certain limiting beliefs, whether it's because I'll never have enough money because I never had before, or that I've got to work very hard to acquire wealth, whatever that limiting beliefs are, because I've been practice thinking about that for a long time. So for me to stop it immediately, even though I recognize that I do have them, it's not easy. So therefore that mixed signal. So today this internal guidance system is a very practical tool that we can use to recognize when we do send out that mixed signal, so to speak, and so we can actually make a change immediately. So what is this internal guidance system? So let me give you the example of a GPS. So why do we use GPS for? We use it because we want to get to a destination where we don't know how to get there, but we do know where we want to go. So what do? First, we key in the coordinate of where we are right now. Not necessarily the coordinate, just say where we are at this X location. And I want to go to Y location. So what it does is that once I've keyed it in, the GPS will make its own calculation, and then it will guide me to my destination. So what all I need to do is pay attention and listen and follow that guidance system. So for example, it will say 10 kilometers away, you're going to make a right turn. So I follow that. And then 5 more kilometers ahead, you're going to make a left turn. Now what happened if I actually took a wrong turn, so to speak, right? So if I, instead of turning right, turn left, what would it do? It will not scold me. It would not say that, why are you so stupid? It won't do any of that. Instead, what it would just automatically recalculate the route, and then direct me to the next exit or the next turn that will guide me back to where I really want to go. You get the idea, right? So this GPS is a device to take me from where I am to where I want to go. So this internal guidance system is pretty much the same. So how does it work though? So now that I know, for example, I don't have enough money. So I've keyed that into my internal guidance system, right? To say that I don't have enough money, so I would like to have more money. So I have X amount now, I want to have Y. So very much the same, it would calculate the fastest route for me to get there. So it would guide me pretty much the same, no, turn right, turn left. Now, I won't go into details of how that turn left or turn right is going to be. It's not like it's going to tell you, okay, today you're going to open this door and you're going to find this thing to do, and specific like that. But it is a signal that we would receive immediately. Now, what is that signal? That way of communicating to us is not by words, but it's by a form of vibration. Again, back to vibration. And this vibration is being translated by us as a feeling or an emotion. So if I feel pretty good, I feel pretty happy, that's letting me know I'm actually moving along the right direction. And I feel inspired to take, say, an action A or B or C, and I feel good about it. That lets me know I'm on the right track. Doesn't matter what the action is. Maybe I'm going to have a part-time. I'm asked to make this phone call. When I say ask, it's a feeling that is inspired from within. I feel good about it, so I do it. Now, what if I actually think about something, or I want to do something and I don't feel good? That's exactly the same like our regular GPS. I've actually made a wrong turn. So that not feeling good is a signal to let me know that I've actually made the wrong turn. So what do I do? Again, it will not scold me, it will not judge me, it will just let me know it's recalculating the route. Now what do I need to do? Once I detected that I don't feel good, I need to find a way to get back on track, so to speak. How do I do that? I will then, first I recognize that I don't feel good. Now I need to do something about making myself feel better. So the word is feeling better, not like jumping up and down, joyful. Say if, for example, I want more money, and then all of a sudden the old belief of so one has to work really hard to gather wealth. So it doesn't feel good, right? And so now instead of me thinking that, oh, everything is possible, etc., it's not really realistic. So first of all, I recognize that it's that old belief coming that, it says I need to work really hard to gather wealth. So I might say something to myself such as, well, I do see some people who are working hard, yes, to gather wealth. I also see some people who don't really work very hard and they still gather wealth. So maybe that limiting belief doesn't apply to everybody, right? So I'm starting to open up some possibility, and I notice that I feel slightly relieved. And then maybe I move up this feeling of relief by saying that, okay, since I've seen evidence of people not necessarily have to work very hard to gather wealth, maybe I can try. So even that I can try, give me a little bit of hope, right? So instead of the earlier on of a concern or disbelief, now I'm starting to have a bit of hope. You get the idea? So obviously, if you are at a very fearful state, let's just say tomorrow or next week you have a bill to pay and you don't know how that money is going to come, and you're so fearful, there's no way you can stop that fear immediately. So what I'll do is I'll drop that subject matter altogether. Don't think about money right now at this very moment. Try to think of something else that makes me feel relief at this moment. So I might think about, well, it's not due until next week anyway. No one's asking the money from me right now. Okay, I feel some relief, right? And I'm just not going to think about it. Maybe I'll just think about what I'm about to eat for lunch. Okay, I can do that. So, and maybe it's a meal that I am looking forward to. Let me just enjoy that. So straight away, you're relieving yourself. You get the idea? And so that's how our internal guidance system is letting us know if we feel good, means we're actually going toward the goal, or we're on the right track. And if we don't feel good, whatever the degree of good is, could be not good is, Could be from depression to depression to anger to frustration to doubt to concern to overwhelmment. All this degree, all our job is to work ourselves up a better feeling thought. So again, if it's something that is very, very concerning to us or absolutely fearful, drop that subject matter for now. And if it's something you can move up the feeling, try to think of a better feeling thought. And that's how your internal guidance system will help you toward what you actually desire. So I hope this is starting to make some sense. Even if it doesn't, I would encourage you to try it, to practice it. And in the next episode, we're going to talk more about this internal guidance system because it is something that is very, very practical and very useful. And you'll see it in the next episode as well. If you have any question or when you practice it, you encounter some issues, feel free to drop me a line and I will answer you. Okay? Well, have fun with it, and wherever you are, have a beautiful day.